Alright, man. I've made a lot of point guard builds already this year, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. 5'9s with 99 3, 5'9s with 99 perimeter, 99 steal, 6'2s with high 3 and low perimeter and contact dunks, 6'2s with 96 steal, half interceptor, 92 perimeter, and even more than that, but you get the gist. I have made a ton of point guard builds this year, and I only say that so when I tell you I know what I'm talking about with point guard builds this year, I really want you to believe I have tested, trialed, and tribulated on this shit. And out of all my point guard builds that I made, which is about 7 or 8 already, this is definitely my favorite one and probably my best one at that. Off the bat though, I do want to say I do recommend going 9 on 3-pointer on every single point guard build you make this year. They did buff shooting and it's a lot easier to shoot this year, but I really still feel like 2K makes you miss threes for no reason. They just make you miss them. Sometimes you're shooting too good for 2K and they just want you to miss. So almost every point guard build I'm going to show you all is going to have 9 on 3, including this one right here. So on top of the 9 on 3 with this build though, you're going to get 95 ball handle for Steve Francis size up, 91 speed ball for half lightning launch, which I'm going to +1 to make it legend, and 78 pass accuracy. Doesn't sound the best, but I swear 78 pass accuracy zooms this year. It's really good. 80 driving dunk for the best dunk package in the game, that being Devin Booker. And it is the tallest build you can be, 6'4", while still getting all the best jump shots and dribbling animations in the game. And I've yapped enough about the build. You see these clips, man. You see what it can do. I'm going to get right into the creation of this build and my breakdown. Just if you enjoy my content and want to see more, go ahead and drop me a sub and hit that like button. Let's get into the build. Alright, get right into the build here. First name, last name, whatever you want. Bonnie Beverson for me. Left hand, right hand, whatever you want. I always make my builds left hand. Jersey number, whatever you want. We're going 2 for this one. Point guard or shooting guard. I'm going point guard because I'm going to be using this build as a point guard. For the weight, you're going to go ahead and up that to, or you're going to lower that, I'm sorry, to 178 pounds. You have to lower it on this build. You can't go higher on this build because you have to get that 91 speed of ball to get that Hall of Fame lightning launch. If you don't care for that, you could go higher on the weight, but if you want to make it exactly how I'm making it, you're going to go 178 pounds on the dot. Wingspan, you got to go to 6'4", so your build can get 99 3-pointer. No exceptions on that one either. Get right into the build. I'm just going to go straight from the top. Driving dunk, you're going to go ahead and up that to an 80 on the dot. That gets you the best dunk package in the game. Devin Booker dunk package, best dunk package in the game. It doesn't look crazy or nothing. It's just the cleanest two-hand dunk, the fastest launch in the game. Best dunk in the game, 100%. Driving dunk, you're going to go ahead and up that to a 45. That gets you both standing dunk packages. That's a really good threshold to hit on all your builds. Not even point guards, literally locks, everything besides bigs. Bigs, you're going to go like high 80s or 90s, but point guards, everything, 45 standing dunk, really good threshold to hit. 3-pointer, you're going to up it to a 94. You're going to +5 cap break this to a 99 when you make the build, as long as you have your cap breakers. Same way with my last build I posted. If you don't have cap breakers, you have to grind to get the cap breakers, or your builds are going to be so far behind everybody else's builds in the game. Cap breakers make your builds 10 times better. I still suggest you make it exactly how this is if you don't have cap breakers, and just wait till you get your cap breakers, and then you'll fully unlock like what the build can be. Free throw, you're going to up it to at 96. Free throw is really important if you play fives, rec, whatever, pro-am. You don't want to miss any free throws. They're free points. You don't want to miss them. You could go lower if you wanted to put it somewhere else, but it's really cheap, and you're never going to miss free throw with 96, so I like it right there. I always go really high free throw on my builds if I can. Ball handler, you're going to up it to a 94. There is a +1 cap breaker in the season pass this season, so that's what's going to get you 95 ball handle to get that Steve Francis. If you're not getting that either, you got to get that if you want this build to be exactly how mine is. I will say though, there's a lot of good SIGs for just 94 ball handle. You don't need Steve Francis, but 100% if you want the best build possible, you're gonna want to build it exactly how I am, with the cap breakers exactly how I put them. But definitely you can still move plenty good with 94 ball handle. There's a lot of good SIGs, and you have to be starter 3. So if you're not starter 3 as well, still a lot of good SIGs. You can move plenty well in this build. In fact, all the clips that you saw in the beginning of this video and at the end of this video, I don't even have Steve Francis equipped. I wanted to show you all what you could look like dribbling without it, and those are all without Steve Francis. On a speed ball, you're gonna up it to a 91. That gets you lightning launch on Hall of Fame. Oh, not to mention, you're gonna have every legend shooting badge in the game. Forgot to mention that. Lightning launch, Hall of Fame. You're gonna +1 that to legend if you want to. That's what I'm gonna do. Pass act 78. That gets you versatile visionary on bronze. I feel like having that badge just on bronze makes your lives go through at such a good rate. I highly recommend. A lot of people go 75. It's just 3 more pass sec. It's really cheap, and you get versatile visionary. I really feel like that makes your lives go through at a really good rate. Onto the defense, 85 steal. That's going to get you gold interceptor. And the perimeter you're going to go to at 82. That's going to give you silver challenger. Now the 5'9s and the 6'2s get a lot better defense, like attribute wise, but I swear to you, at least this is my opinion, the fact that I'm 6'4", I play so much better defense than my 6'2s. I get more lanes, I get better contest. I literally feel like even though you get quite a bit less defense attributes for perimeter and steal, I feel like I play so much better defense on a 6'4". I really like the tall build this year. Onto the block. You always want to upgrade your block if you can. I like just maxing my block out on all my point guard builds if I can. 61 block. Interior, I'm going to up it to a 53 on the dot. 42 defensive rebound. 25 O board. You can keep those the same. Mirror guard. You don't need that. But it is nice to have if you can get those, but not on this build. 86 speed. Keeping it where it's at. It's plenty fine. You have to upgrade your agility to 82 on the dot, because when you eventually do cat break the 3-pointer to 99, you're going to see, let me see if I can find it right here. Shifty shooter, the legend requirement for it. A lot of people mess up on their builds because they don't know this. You have to have 82 agility to get legend shifty shooter. And I see a lot of builds with 99 3-pointer that don't do this, and they like complete. It isn't like the trollest thing in the world. Like, you still get every other badge on legend, like every other shooting badge, but missing out on that one just because you didn't up your agility, which is pretty cheap, to an 82, is really bad ball. And with that being said though, that's the build. I'm gonna show you some gameplay of the build, and I really do feel like I made the best point guard build on the game. 6'4", so you're not getting babied in the paint or on defense in general, like the 5'9s, and a lot of times the 6'2s. 99 so you have every legend badge in the game. 2K is gonna try to beat you up and get you to miss some threes, but you're gonna fight back with legend shot specialist. The best dunk package in the game, Devin Booker with that 80 drive and dunk. 95 ball handle for all the badges that come with that, plus Steve Francis, and really solid defense on top of that. But with that being said though, I do hope you make this build and enjoy it. If you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you could just drop me a sub. I really love 2K and just making videos that I think will help a lot of people who don't play the game as much as me. With that being said, it's been Bawny. Adios, amigos.
Come on.